This happened in Brazil back in 2019. Today we got some wild clips. Like this video, subscribe if you're brand new. Definitely share it with your friends, because some of the clips that we have are absolutely insane. We got some BrainNet stuff, the real life Matrix as well. And this is absolutely wild. I feel like that this is to do with the electricity.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James with the Impossible Channel. Welcome back. We got BrainNet, folks. This is the beginning of the Matrix, if we are not living in the Matrix yet.
Hooked up a three-way brain connection to allow three people to share their thoughts, and in this case, play a Tetris-style game.
Right now, they are just way too advanced, especially with that Neuralink chip, bro. Any of you considering getting that Neuralink, let me know, man. Holy hell, bro.
This wild experiment could be scaled up to connect whole networks of people. And yes, it's as weird as it sounds. The researchers behind the system have dubbed it BrainNet, and say it could eventually be used to connect many different minds together, even across the web.
Sort of a philosophic concept that a sufficiently advanced civilization will be able to create a simulation. Yeah, maybe you've answered this before?
The odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
The assumption then is that somebody beat us to it, and this is a game.
Bry's laughing there. Bry's laughing. But Neuralink is gonna change so much stuff, man. Imagine you install Neuralink and the next day you get hacked. People are gonna be playing like crazy stuff in your brain, like, I don't know. There's a song that people always use as a troll music. I forgot that name.
Everything points to the fact that we may be living in a simulation already. But the fact is, BrainNet is the beginning of what seems to be the Matrix for real. We're just gonna plug something into our brain and we're gonna be online. Now, how awkward is that?
La tormentita se está viniendo, justo una zarpada.
Yo, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that Neuralink situation would just be, if it goes smoothly, if it becomes available, right? Because you never know, it might not, but eventually it will be once the testings are done and whatnot. 5 years, 10 years from now, that would be normal. We're definitely gonna see a lot of people have that, and if it's truly what they say it is, like it's gonna just enhance your brain power and whatnot, people that are not gonna have it are gonna be left behind, especially in this field, in terms of like on the internet and other stuff that requires internet, right? Because you will simply be competing against robots, essentially. Like, that's where we're going. They will be way faster than you. They will be able to think faster, do stuff faster. Australia portal capture on cam. Damn. Yo, that's looking like I'm watching a Marvel movie right now, bro. It's looking like I'm watching a Marvel movie, bro. We recently had that weather. What? That looked like a silhouette of a guy. The weather has been acting up.
Although, in my opinion, we should be focusing more on the environment. I was born in a world where there were trees, pure oxygen. Now I live in a world where everything is fake, absolutely fake. Probably there are clones out there ruling this world.
Yo, that's absolutely insane, right? Because we recently had that, you guys probably heard of it, you know, that chick on plane, right? Said that that guy next to me is not real. It's a reptilian. What if that was true and apparently that chick is missing? I don't think that was real, but you just never know, right? Because they are saying that that chick was high. I mean, I don't know whether that she was high or not, but the fact that she's now missing, oh shit, that's absolutely insane. That's wild.
Anyway, folks, you know already that the weather is messed up. Some people are gonna say, oh, but the weather has always been messed up. It's like this, it's like that. Right,
now
I agree.
Now it's more than ever.
It's supposed to be like this, but they're messing with the weather. We got humans messing with the weather right now.
Damn. Yeah, that's wild, right? Like, we got Fast and Furious 20 happening on the streets.
So if you take into consideration that we had a very bad heat wave in Europe last year, very bad heat wave, people were not well. It was on the news, kind of never before registered in our time. Now this heat wave is in the southern hemisphere, in Australia, in Brazil. People are talking about it. It was 81 degrees Celsius in a city here in Brazil. Of course, the real temp was marking 47, was on the mark.
That is impossible is in Brazil. I didn't know about that.
47 degrees, something like that. But the real feel was 81. This was, this was never before. This has never happened like this. This is not normal, folks. Now what's happening is this heat wave looks as if it's man-made. My question is it going for the US this summer? Is it going for the Northern Hemisphere once again this summer? Is it directed to the US? Is it really man-made? Or is this something they're trying
to be honest though, they're trying to control the weather.
Contain? Are they being successful in containing this? What is your opinion? Leave a comment.
There were special programs for controlling the weather, right? By 2025.
What's most intriguing and worrisome at the same time is that subscribers are now sending me videos weekly of what seems to be the sky blinking at night.
Yeah, that's like the aliens watching having some watch parties. Aliens are probably having watch parties with like RGB lights.
Millimeter waves, 5G. A lot of people believe it has something to do with it. What do you think?
Yo, 5G phenomena just dipped. This one is, I don't know, like nobody talks about 5G anymore.
Carly, and the big story today has been that big accident involving the let's talk a little weather and traffic. We're going to start with Carly.
Yeah, and, live on TV,
the big story today has been that big...
Damn! You see how it moved? It switched places. It changes direction as well. That was not a plane. That was definitely not a plane.
Accident.
Changes direction like that fast, that's... Well, to be honest, a fighter jet... I believe a fighter jet can do that. But what are the odds? It disappeared after too, right? What are the odds it was a fighter jet? I don't think so. It would fly this low. Snowing in the desert. Yeah, man, the weather has just been crazy. It's going up, flipping upside down. That's how it feels like. But honestly, it is kind of like beautiful looking at this, right? Because you never expect it, and then it happens, and it just looks just very... Australia 2019. China State news sites deleted tweets announcing the lunar far side landing. What?
Else is fake, but the space things. Oh, we went to space. Really nice. Okay, show us a footage. I want to see 8K footage. I'm in 2019 right now. I got 8K television. I got absurd streaming. I got absurd technology here with me. I want to see this absurd technology being implied, or even more absurd technology. I want to see 24K resolution, something that doesn't even exist on the moon, right? No.
Yeah. That's a crazy thing, right? Like you would think in 2023 or even 2019, this video I think was recorded in 2019, you would think in this day and age, knowing that the pixels we have in our mobile phones, obviously technology has advanced to the point where we can have 20 megapixel cameras on phone, and the phone quality has been significantly improving. In nighttime it's not the best, but other than that it gotten very, very good. And we have cameras, we have so many good cameras, so many technology has advanced. Why don't we have a good high quality image of the moon? You know what I mean? They would never show you high quality images like that, especially of the backside. We don't even have a single photo of the backside, I think, right?
There's this text, this book. It was released in the 1960s, if I'm not mistaken, about this guy Chan Thomas. I don't know if this is real or not. It seems that it was released by the CIA. You can download this book from the CIA website. Actually, this is the question is, why the heck does the CIA have control over this book?
they control it. You know, it's definitely information that they want to control. And if it's CIA releasing, they're surely not releasing everything. Then they're only releasing what they're releasing stuff that is on the need to know, basically.
I mean, what did they censor on it, and what is not censored anymore?
Yeah, you can never tell. Probably just drip feeding you. Probably there's false information. There's probably false information to throw you off on certain things as well.
Part where they say the next cataclysm will happen, and it describes with some sort of precision what is going to happen to our continents and countries. Right, so in the next supposed cataclysm, I do not know if I believe in this 100%, folks. I know this is from the CIA. I don't know if it's 100% trustworthy. I mean, they were censoring this book up until 2013.
Yeah, then I don't believe it. If they were censoring it to begin with, then they're like, we are having change of hearts. Their hearts are not gonna melt this quick, bro. Like, that's just not happening. Or let's just say hypothetically, if what they're saying, all of this is real, then they must have had something else that they're not letting out, right? Because they're not gonna give you all the information like that. There's got to be some information that is being held hostage, and this is something that they're like, okay, well, we got new information, this is old, let's release it to the public. But even then, they're not gonna tell you everything. This is how the mafia works, boys.
What describing is what a lot of people in movies have already portrayed, right? If you look at Geostorm,
damn.
I've been going through.
We actually had some hailstorm today in Montreal. We had that tornado warning. The weather was absolutely insane today, though. We had some, but it was not that big. Like, the hailstorm was not that big.
Comment sections on a lot of conspiracy channels, a lot of different channels, and what I'm getting is, why are you going to Mars?
You guys believe that in our lifetimes we're gonna have that space exploration traveling program where, you know, just like how you take the plane, how you can take the flight and go anywhere in the world, right? Not anywhere in the world. You cannot go to Antarctica and other ass, you know what I'm saying? But you can actually take a flight ticket and you can go mostly everywhere. Do you think we're gonna have that program? They already have it, but that's for like the billionaires. Like, you and I cannot. I want to see that happen, to be honest. But why Mars, right? Mars is the closest and Earth-like. That's probably why. But we're surely not being fed the entire information. There's got to be something more. Mutant Sun and Horizon.
I mean, if we have such a beautiful planet, we got Elon Musk with the boring tunnel, and we got also Elon Musk with the Mars mission. So in general, we got this guy which was interviewed before, and in one of these interviews he was questioned if he was the villain or the good guy.
He's probably just trying to create a spaceship for himself to get out of the planet. He's probably the alien in secret, let's be real. Honestly, I like the fact that he's doing it, and I'm not sure about his intentions, let's be real. Some people like him, some people don't like him, but I do believe that, yeah, we should be... I believe in the Mars exploration and interplanetary exploration and having some people go there and whatnot. I would like, because it's just fascinating. Do I want to be going on the Mars? Oh, hell no. Okay, I don't want to go there, because once you go there you cannot come back. That's how they're acting like right now. Okay, you gotta permanently stay there till we discover a new form of technology that can bring you back. Obviously, if they wanted to, they can bring you back, but it's gonna take months, right, before you can come back on the planet. But I definitely want to... It's just fascinating to me. Just the thought alone is fascinating, because once we have people there, there's probably going to be a whole lot of other stuff that is going to be discussed, a whole lot of other stuff that's going to be talked about. It's just fascinating to me. That's why I want to see that happen, you know?
Tesla, now you've got Solar City and the solar pack that people put in their houses. But you're trying to do good things and you're a billionaire. I mean, yeah, that seems a little bit like either superhero or supervillain. You have to choose one.
So some sort of thing or event is obviously going to happen, and someone, I mean, these billionaires or whatever, you know, these guys know about it or know something about it, and they are investing in things that kind of scare us.
If we have success on it. And the benefits there in terms of reducing sickness, reducing the population growth, reducing the population
Yeah, bro, I don't trust that mother effer, bro. Like, that's... Holy
There's also
hell,
this
bro.
very interesting interview that was sent to me. A U.S. senator that is, well, the topic of UFOs comes up, and he actually is questioned about Little Green Man, what he thinks about it, and
Little
what
Green
he
Man?
knows about Area 51 or the, you know, all this.
I want to see the Little Red Man too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, It said UFO portal earlier, right? Yeah, UFO portal caught on camera. What? Hey, yo!
I think it's
You know, the crazy thing here is that this reminds me of that ranch, something Skywalker Ranch, right? Have you heard that story? I don't know if you did or not, but there was a billionaire that took over, went there with a bunch of scientists. The story was that there were some aliens, things were teleporting there were some portals opening. There was a family that was living on that ranch that experienced all of that crap, and then they basically sold all of that, and then there was like a billionaire that was very interested and fascinated by the topic. They stayed there for years and years. They've done a study, massive study, and it was all documented. We're not talking about like any Joe Flo Slow Mo Antonio from the street saying that. It was actually a real study. Just look up, like, you know, this reminds me of that story.
something that
Just
we
looking
can't
at that, it just triggers that memory.
ignore. I personally don't know if there exists
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Little Green Man other places. I kind of doubt that, but I do believe that the information we have indicates that we should do a lot more study.
Facts.
Hundreds
I
and
agree.
hundreds of people who have seen the same thing, something in the sky, it moves a certain way.
I agree. And stuff is coming out though. Stuff is happening behind the scenes, but we need more speed with that. Yeah, that's unnatural. That's unnatural. That's not normal.
That is so weird.
That's not normal. Yeah. Unless there it can be where the light is hitting the sky from the ground up, but it's looking very bizarre.
But if I go away, it's still there. Look, it's still there. Even if I get out of zoop, zoop, zoop. Hello.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. It's the UFO portal. The Martians are here. Lock yourselves in the basement. But click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there. They don't want you seeing that, guys. Check these videos out and I will see you right there.